Hey Joe fans, did you not have time to watch the entire live feed going through YoJoe June's first live feed? Well, let me tell you, the big news came at the end when Emily announced that there is going to be a Haslab for this year coming up. And as she said, it's something to chill about. And there was a snow thing that went by. And my bet is that the Haslab this year is probably going to be the Snowcats. That was a really big thing they announced at the end, that we are going to have a Haslab. And there was definitely some snow-themed stuff in there. So this is what I think it's going to be. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm hoping for. If I can get an iceberg as well. Frostbite's cool, but iceberg, if I get him too, that would be awesome. But that was the big news that she hit at the end. Now, what you need to know, for all the news they talked about, there's going to be weekly live feeds or weekly videos they're going to put out that's going to have pre-orders, name reveals, all kinds of stuff. So this one, if you're expecting everything in this YoJoe June kind of first June 4th kind of thing, they kind of gave you a little bit. They teased stuff that's going to be coming. But the things they actually announced, one, the Cold Slither, San Diego Comic-Con, they brought that out to show you all the figures, which was cool. And the thing is, they said it'll be exclusively on sale at San Diego Comic-Con, and if there's anything left over, then that will be sold exclusively on Hasbro Pulse, so you'll find it there. But they're like after the San Diego Comic-Con is done, okay? So you have that. So hopefully you can grab one when you're there. If you're not a big Cold Slither fan, you're not a big fan, I can understand people passing on it because I have a feeling it's going to be a bit pricey. But it was cool how they said these Comic-Con things, they got to be weird. They got to be kind of silly, something different that not everybody's going to go for. It's not going to be a success maybe in the mainline kind of stuff, but something for true fans are really going to enjoy. And so I thought that was a really cool way how they really explained it. And that's the thing, you really learn when you read between the lines. You really learn a lot when you watch these fan streams, which is really cool. So that's one thing. Now, they did have some name-only reveals. Now, one, I'm not really sure what it's going to be, but I have some ideas. But it was the Steel Core Sentry, that's the figure, with defense post. So some kind of defense post. So we have the new one coming with the Trench Viper, for Cobra. Now we're going to have this for G.I. Joe with the Steel Core. So that'd be kind of cool. But for me, when it was name-only reveals, one that got me was the Desert Scorpion. He was after my time when I started collecting, but he's such a cool figure. I actually picked him up later in life, like, a few months ago, and he comes with his scorpion pet as well. So it'd be cool if they do like a real scorpion or if they do like a mechanical scorpion. So that'll be kind of cool. But those are the two name-only reveals. And remember, they're doing these things every week during June. Oh, and the last one, they're going to announce the Haslab officially what it is. But I have a feeling that the snowy thing kind of gave that away. But they also did give us some digital renders. Now, stuff that we pretty much have seen before. One, they showed the Awe Striker again. And they did say that bat cage comes off so you can make it look more like the old school, Awe Striker we had as a kid. And those bazookas also come off, which, could that be something that we could maybe use to make a Zap? Maybe, if I get a couple of those green shirt, retro carded ones, that could work there. Then they also announced the Renegade. Well, they showed off the Renegades, Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer. Mercer seemed a little short. I thought Mercer was like a super tall guy. But what's cool is the Sergeant Slaughter they had was the Renegade Sergeant Slaughter, and he actually has one with a whistle in it, which is actually kind of cool in his mouth. They both had two head sculpts, which was nice, but nice little two-pack that's going to be on there. So I thought it was pretty cool. Then they also had, for the new render we saw, because we've kind of seen these, we've seen things coming out for those that no one really knew about. A lot of people were like, oh, it's going to be a healthcare professional or something as another legacy character. But there's a legacy police officer, which is kind of cool, and it comes with a coffee, which I thought was funny. No donuts, so maybe we got to do a collab with Simpsons to get some donuts in there. But no, they had that. There's also a coffee mug in the Awe Striker. So I think they're saying, we're working a lot of hours. Let us sleep, people. Let us sleep. We're staying up too much. But that was kind of cool. So you had that. So you had those three, renders they show, which were pretty cool. And then they had the pre-orders that went up online today, okay? One, you have the Slice and Dice 2-pack, which was really cool, and they actually showed off the figures, and they really did a good job of explaining that one focuses on the dragon, one focuses on the scorpion. You can see in their masks and their weapons, which was really cool. They have that. That is a Pulse exclusive, so you have to buy that on Pulse if you're looking to get that one. Another pre-order coming out today is Budo, which has come out, which for me, I think this is going to be figure of the year because they've just knocked it out of the park with everything with Budo. That was awesome. Now that Budo is actually going to be a mainline, so you can buy that one anywhere. And then the third one they announced, the third pre-order that comes out today, is the MMS and Colonel Hawk. So for us OG-13 people, yes, we get another OG-13 and a vehicle, which is super awesome. I've been waiting for this one. I'm very happy with it. Though they still can't get the blast effects right in terms of the color scheme, but that's fine. It's okay. I'm just happy to have the MMS. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And though some of us OG-13s might be a little bit sad that it sounds like Mobat won't be the Haslab, it's going to be the, hey, don't get me wrong, this is mine from when I was a kid. I still have it, and the only thing missing is basically this thing here and the front windshield. I still have a frostbite too, but like no Mobat. But at least you have the MMS, and they did say the MMS will tow behind the All Striker and the Vamp, and I'm going to guess probably tow behind. Boom, boom, boom. The Snowcat, if that's what Haslab is. They could be just playing a game on us. Who knows? But they said they're going to show off all this stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, so you can see things there, but they're going to announce it in June. But that's kind of like the big news we have from here. So if you couldn't watch, I hope this helps you know what to look out for. So you had name-only reveals. You had the Steel Core Sentry with, how do they say it? Steel Core Sentry with Defense Post. The Desert Scorpion for name-only reveals. The renders they showed, the All Striker, the Legacy Policeman, the Renegade Sergeant Slaughter and Mercer, they had that. And the pre-orders going up today were Slice and Dice, Budo, and the MMS with the Colonel Hawk. They also showed one of the singers, the singer and guitarist for the Cold Slither band that's going to be playing at San Diego Comic-Con, which is really cool. And then Emily sneaking that little bit of information that the Haslab for this year will be announced at the end of June. And it's something very chill with some snow theme to it. So pretty cool with that. So what are you most excited about? I know I was hoping to see maybe Wetsuit or Flatch, because that's the rumors. That's going to be the other two for the main lines coming out this year with the Night Viper and Sci-Fi. Hey, we've got three more Tuesdays coming up, so hopefully in those we'll get a little bit more information. But I hope this helps you get excited. And if you couldn't get off work like I did to go watch this, you can watch the replay also as well. And all these pictures, everything, it's just me screen capturing from my phone while I was watching it, getting excited. So I wish you all the best. I'll say bye from here in the woods, celebrating G.I. Joe, because knowing it is half the battle. Bye.